Welcome back to Swing Clinic. We are here at Hot Springs Village. And Jimmy, I need to get to that pin. I need a little height. I need it to check up. So you gonna help me with that?
Yeah, I mean, I get a lot of questions every single week on, hey, I want to be able to spin wedges. I want to be able to spin that shot. And spinning full shots is tough, Christina. You have to create a lot of club head speed, and you have to be able, the tour pros do it all the time, you know, but for average players, it's tough. But wedges, we can do it. We could teach you how to hit this shot, but you have to be set up properly, just like every other shot in golf. And you also have to do a few things fundamentally that'll allow it to happen. Trust. Trust is going to be one of them, Christina.
Yes.
Do you trust me?
I trust you, kinda.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good enough to start out again. All right,
Okay.
set up to it. Typical person that wants to spin a wedge. What I see every time they think that, hey, I can spin a wedge is they'll put the ball, they'll put the ball back in their stance because they want to hit that little low spinner. They put their hands ahead. And when they get their hands ahead and they get the ball back in their stance, what's happened? See what happened with Christina? She gets very steep. She picks it up. And it's very easy to catch the golf ball first or hit behind the golf ball. It's very tough to bottom out in the right place. So hitting this wedge shot is actually a lot different than that. There's a few things that's gonna help you spin a golf ball, Christina. Number one is loft, and number two is speed. Those are the two things.
So I got a high lofted 58.
Got a high lofted 58, and now we're gonna get her to trust it and use a little bit of speed with it too. So go ahead and set up.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I want this ball about middle of her stance. I don't want it back because the more she pushes it back, the more that that handle's gonna get ahead. So I want it about the middle of her stance.
How does that
Secondly,
look?
yeah, it's good. That's perfect right there.
Okay.
Secondly is we gotta allow to have a little bit of loft. Let that bounce of the club sit on the ground. Don't square it off and get that leading edge up forward. So allow it to sit there. So her hands are actually gonna be about even with this golf ball right now.
Not forward.
Not forward,
Okay.
just even with the golf ball. So now when we set up to it, I'm gonna take the golf ball away. I just want you to take a bunch of practice swings, and I want them to be long and loose. And I want her just to allow that club just to bounce, but I want some speed to it as she does that.
Kind of hear the thud.
Yeah, you wanna hear the thud. If she did this with a closed club face and her hands ahead, that ball's gone, right?
Yeah.
But now you have to trust it a little bit because we're gonna let that bounce sit open, the club sit open, let those hands stay back. Yeah, and let's hear that thud. Take me about three practice
thud.
swings. Long and loose. Do it again. A little more thud for me there. Long and loose. Trust me, when you're even taking practice swings, okay? Even when you're taking practice swings, as you're getting ready to hit this shot, this is how you get the feeling, long and loose. Okay, set up to it, set up to a ball. Again, and the last thing that we're gonna tell Christina before we have her hit a few is, you're gonna feel that club actually release a little bit at the bottom. That club can pass your hands a little bit to hit this shot. It's not the typical
hold it off.
hold and hold, yeah. Long, loose, and feel it release.
All right, so we definitely, these greens are so awesome and so fast. We don't want to throw it the whole way back there. All right,
in the middle.
Square, middle, long and loose.
Long and loose. Trust me now.
Trust it.
Very good. Very, very good right there. She threw it just over that hill, and it was very long and loose. I actually like to see hit another one, but I want to see again before Christina does this. I want her to take a couple practice swings. It's a feel shot right here.
Okay.
Club face open, using the bounce.
Bounce.
Long and loose. I do it again. Trust me. Long, loose. Let's see a hit.
All right. This one, I probably need to throw this a little shorter.
Speed, speed, speed is what you want to create right here. Allow it to have some speed at the bottom. Good. Good. Now, that wasn't the best contact for you there, but that was actually ended up being a good shot. You trusted it, but you didn't slow down. You created speed, so that's how you can hit that shot and not worry about that really bad shot.
I did. All right, stay tuned to Swing Clinic. Up next, Jimmy and I are going to help you with shots from different lies.